Ladies and gentlemen, my show today is Being Better in 2019. 2019 is right around the corner, you dig? I'm international red for the record, you understand me, those that don't know me. I'm the fashion coordinator, you understand me, and a fashion guru, you understand me? And I show by example when it comes to dressing and looking good. I do that by showing by example. The proof is in the pudding, you understand me? So whatever you do, you make sure you do it instead of talking about it. And speaking of that, that's like going into 2019. We make all these goals. We set all these goals. We make all these plans. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is saying it and saying, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that in 2019 is not really the way to go. You have to take it simple. You have to make it easy to do. And the way you make it easy to do is you say to yourself, you want to make changes, right? Say, for instance, you want to lose weight. Well, you know the spiel. You got to eat different. You got to eat better, and you got to exercise. We all know that. You know what I mean? The first step you do is you go join a gym. You join the gym, somewhere where you're going to be going strictly just to exercise and do the things that need to be done. When you once get into the gym, you start figuring out something that you like to do in the gym. Not nothing stressful or stressful. Don't do that. Don't do nothing that's gonna burn you out in a day or two, and then you won't want to go back. When you once pay your membership, you know you're going to be kind of obligated, and you're going to go frequently. So you don't want to do nothing that's going to be stressful. You want to easy does it. You want to go in that there with a program to easy do it. Do what you got to do, and make sure you make progress down the line. You progress. You know what I mean? Once you make the move of joining, then you make the move of going to the gym. And what you do when you get there, just do something. That's the main thing. And then you feel good about that. You made it to the gym, you exercised. You rode the treadmill, you rode the bike for a minute or two. Whatever you did it, you got there and you did, you're going to automatically elevate and do better and better. You just got to get yourself going down there and putting on the clothes and getting in the mood. Then you're going to see other people doing things, and you're going to get motivated because you made the initial move. But just make the first step going in there, joining the gym. Join the gym, and then go to the gym. And then the rest, eating and all that, it'll manifest because you'll want to do right. It's like good spreads good. When you want to start doing good things, you'll want to do more good things. You understand? It's like you want to eat better because you're trying to exercise. You're trying to be health conscious. So therefore, you're going to do better things all the way around. You understand me? To be a better person. And you want to be better in 2019 because you don't want to be like you were last year. As we get older, we're supposed to get better. We're not supposed to progress, deep progress, we're supposed to progress. Every year, a person's supposed to get better instead of worse in whatever your endeavors are. And I look at it like this. It doesn't just apply to exercise or eating habits. It also applies in your environment. Being around negative people, staying away from negative people. That could be something that's aggravating and irritating that's not kosher to your initiative. Being around negative people. You understand? People that are hateful, jealous, trying to pull you down. You got people that'll pull you down. You understand? Because nobody wants to be by themselves. When you want to love yourself and be by yourself, you'll love yourself and you'll have more confidence and you'll be more stronger. When you leech on other people that say things and do things to try to belittle you and put you in their position so you'll feel comfortable with them, no. They want you to be with them because they don't feel like they can be by themselves. You understand? So they want you to be with them. But if you're better than that, you don't need them. You get around people that's going to uplift you and inspire you. People that are saying uplifting things that inspire you to do things, do more and do better and be better. Because that's the name of the game, is being better, you understand me, than you were yesterday. Each and every day you want to be better and better in each and every way. You dig? That's how we do that. And, and the same way applies to, like I said, the same thing applies to you being better as far as associations. Be in an environment with people that are positive. Don't talk and socialize with people that are negative that ain't doing nothing. Don't even say nothing to them. Stay away from them. You know, people on the streets, they lie. People in, you know, in different places, they lie. Meet people on, that say if you work, you meet people on the job. You get to know them on the job because you see them every day. You know what you basically know what they're about because you're seeing them on the job. You know the relationships they probably had or how they treated their women because they might have bought them gifts. You know, you hear about it, what they say and how they're doing. You know, because you talk to them. You know, you be friends. You be friends first, in other words. You be friends so you know their business. You know, you be friends. And then when you're friends, you see if they're friend worthy. In other words, you're on the job, you can see if they're friend worthy because you're seeing them every day anyway. You know what I mean? As far as you're working in the same environment. So it's like you're together anyway, you understand me? So you're not going out your way. So that's where you can meet people on the job and check them out and see how they are. You go to church, matter of fact, you can go to church. Say if you go to your church, they got a lot of hypocrites in church, people in church, they're all right, but then they got good people in church too. So say, for instance, you go to a church, right? You go to the church, you sit there, observe and meet people and talk to them. You know what I mean? And fill people out like anything else. But you're going to a positive place, you're in a positive direction to where you're going to be lifted and God's going to help you the rest of the way. See, you went to the right place, so you're going to be all right. You understand? You made the steps to go to the right direction. You understand? Like you went to the gym to do that. You went to church. You understand? You're living a full life. You're trying to be occupied now with positive things. You understand? Then when you're not doing that leisure time, you can go to the library. Something that don't cost a lot of money and something that, you know, read and get on the internet and do whatever you're going to do. You know, they have those things at the when I'm saying they got the internet and all those different things. The point of it is you want to be busy. You understand? And being around positive people do big. See, I'm going to tell you something about positive people. They're not wasting their time. They're doing positive things. So you meet them doing positive things together. You run into the people, then you're basically running into somebody good because they're doing something good. When you see them, that's what they're on the relentless pursuit of, pursuing something. You know, just like me, I come here to the studio and talk and tell people how they need to live better. You know, so I'm able to do that because I'm living better myself. You know what I mean? I'm not just speaking on things that I'm not doing. I speak on things that I do that I apply myself. So I know it works so I can apply it to you. You understand? You got to love yourself. You got to be number one. And when you're number one, you're not going to be trying to submit yourself to derogatory, negative. You're not going to hurt yourself, in other words. You understand? When you're clean and sober, all these things are related to living a good life and being better. So you have to be on that right track. You have to like, give yourself a second chance at a first-class life. You have to be in that pattern in order to do better anyway. See, if people are in their disease, people are drinking and doing all this, that's their priority to get high. They don't even qualify. They're not even in this league. We wouldn't speak of them doing better because they're not going to do better because they don't know no better. They want to be in misery. They want to suffer, you understand? They want to drown their sorrows. They don't want to face reality. So we're not even speaking on those type of people. Those type of people are the ones I'm speaking about staying away from. You know, and if you have a habit yourself or you're drinking or drugs, you go to NAAA. And that's where you go to meet them people that are in recovery, that are doing positive things in that direction. You know what I mean? There's many of outlets and many places to go where you can do better than whatever you're doing. You understand? The main thing is easy does it. Take it one step at a time. Don't try to bite off more than you can chew. Because a lot of people, that's where their mistake be at. They adventure to do something and they try to do too much too fast. You got to take baby steps. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just get to the gym, do a little something. Don't worry about what the next person's doing. Because you guys both didn't start at the same gate. You guys finish line and your start is not at the same. So you start at your pace, now there's nobody else's. You do what satisfies you. That's what people got to understand too. Don't try to keep up with the next man or keep up with the Joneses and whatever you do. You understand? I learned that the hard way too. You know, keeping up with people trying to have material things and all that. No. You do what makes you happy. That's what it's all about. And that applies to being better in 2019. You be better in 2019, You be your best self. Like I said, if you're going to set goals that you can achieve. Don't set big goals. You can set mini goals. They have many, what they call mini goals. You just don't have one big goal. Like you say you want to lose weight. You got to specifically say, I want to lose 5 pounds in a week. I want to lose in a month, or whatever, you know. You got to set a goal realistically and then make the steps. Calculate it and estimate what you have to eat to lose, like, say, 1 pound or 2 a week. You understand me? And then it's all realistic then, because you know how many calories you're deducting and how you're doing. You got to go about it, apply it the right way. And then you're going to be able to lose the weight easily because you'll be able to eat that and, like, eat more vegetables, less meat, and then it's going to be a way where you exercise more, and then you're going to achieve this, right? But you got to know what you're doing. You just don't say, generally, I'm going to lose weight. You got to know the road you're going to, it's a road you take to get to that where you want to lose weight. You know, it's a road. It's not just one step. It's a whole road. So when you get on that road, you know the steps you take is, you understand me, in that direction. See? So the first one is you look into your diet. And you go into the gym. Now, okay, you exercise. So you got to make them both calculate where they correlate. So what you do is, you know you want to eat more fruits and vegetables, right? So you want to eat less meat. So you see what fruits and vegetables, you want to eat things to maintain, but then you burn up the calories. So you know you're going to eat so much, and then you're going to work a certain level in the gym to work it off. See? To where you'll be going in the right direction, and you'll learn and you'll know what you're doing right, because if you don't have a trainer in the gym, then you got to know what you're doing as far as common sense and reading and studying, you know, and reading the best exercise for you. Because carbohydrates, we know you burn a lot of carbs and a lot of calories, like, you know, aerobics. Then you got the one that you riding the bike and running. You know, they got different ones that burn more calories, and you can do that and burn calories. You understand? If you do 30 or 40 minutes of one of those activities, it's good 3 times a week. So you got to know what's good for you. So if you ride a bike 45 minutes, 3 days a week, you know what I mean? You got the cycle going where you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? And you're achieving it, and you're getting your metabolism right to where everything works. You understand? And that's the reason why I say to myself that in that field you're doing better when you look at the fact that you're exercising, right? You're eating better. So you feel better, right? Your body's a temple. You're feeling good about that. But you want to stay on that track. You don't want to get sidetracked. So drinking and eating garbage, the wrong foods, you got to get rid of that. You can't eat candies and sweets. Occasionally, you got to learn moderation. Moderation on that stuff. Don't do that too often. You got to do that occasionally. Even if you don't have diabetes and you can eat it and it doesn't affect your body, it's still not good to eat stuff with empty calories. Get in the habit of eating good things, and then it'll stick with you, and then you'll be healthy and you'll feel better, and you'll feel 100% on a natural thing. You know what I mean? You won't need drugs, you won't need nothing to feel good. You know what I mean? You won't need anything to feel good, you'll feel good on the next. Excuse me, you'll feel good on the natural thing. And that's a beautiful thing to do. You want to feel good automatically, and you want to feel good realistically. You dig? Now that's on the eating and the diet and the exercise, right? You want to incorporate that. You want to do it at a time that's convenient. It's best to do it early and get it out the way. You want to know the truth if you ain't got nothing to do. You do that first thing when you got your most better energy. If you have nothing to do. If you work, go to school, there's a different story. You have to do it in the evening. I try to do it in the evening when I finish doing other things, even though I might be tired, but that's what I have to do. But you do it at a time that's convenient and you like doing, right? If your thing is associating, or you want to get up, you want to be around better people. Say you want a better boyfriend, or you want a better girlfriend. You know, what do? You go to places where better people are at. If you go to the same places you met the other people at, the same people that you met are going to be just like them, but they're going to be just different people. But they're going to be just like the people that you had problems with. Because you're going to the same place where you met them other people at. You don't do that. You go to places where people are. That's why I said church is good, associations is good. You know, going to school, if you join a class where people are doing positive things. If you know what I'm saying. Going to a nightclub, that's not necessary. I wouldn't say go to a nightclub to meet people, because people in nightclubs they ain't no good. They ain't doing nothing but trying to hit it. They trying to have sex, one night stands and all that. They lying and ain't who they think they are. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of bullshit in the club. I'm gonna tell you that now. They be under the influence, so they ain't telling the truth 90% of the time, no way. So I ain't gonna suggest clubs, because I know when I used to go to clubs when I was young, when I was drinking, I went to clubs every night, from here to Seattle to Denver and Colorado. So I know that going to a club is not the best place to meet somebody, because people I met was not who they were. They had the good looks, but they were drama queens, and they were not who they appeared to be. The women I hooked up with in clubs were not what they appeared to be. You understand? I hooked up with a lady in the club that was crazy. She had 3 kids, and she was a nymphomaniac. And when she got a drink, she was crazy. And then when she stopped drinking, she would go run to the church, and they would come in there and save her and everything. It was just a whole lot of chaos. She had a real problem. You know what I'm saying? And she was in the middle of madness. And the point of it is that you meet them at a club, they look good and they talk good at the club to try to get you. And then it's a whole different situation. So I don't have no faith in no clubs. So I wouldn't go to the club to do nothing but just have fun at the moment. But like looking for a serious relationship, that's not where I would go. If you want a serious relationship and you want a companion, like I said, I would go to church. I would go on a cruise, a vacation. Yeah, I mean, that's a better route, because those people have a little money. They're at a point in their life where they're trying to slow down. They know how to enjoy life. They're on a cruise, right? They're on a boat or whatever for a week or two. You kind of get to know them. At least you know their personality. They must have a little something able to get on a boat. You know what I'm saying? You know, 9 times out of 10, you got a better chance on a cruise or something like that. You see the people every day. Sometimes they're single. You got single cruises too, and you got different ones. You got different type of cruises that you can go on and you know, and meet people. And 9 times out of 10, you're gonna meet somebody decent on that cruise, because you get to know them and see them and all that. Another place I wouldn't go to try to meet nobody. I wouldn't go on the internet. You got all these places on the internet. You got these people on the internet acting like they want to do certain things, and they're not who they are. They're men acting like they're women. You know, you got so many people faking that you don't need to do that. Be better in 2019. Don't do all that stuff you did last year. You met somebody on the internet. You left your home. They catfished you. You ended up going to North Carolina, leaving your house, packing up your stuff, moved in with him for a couple of months, found out he wasn't who he was. You had to come back, start all over. You was homeless. See, I got stories. I know people that this happened to. And these things are true stories. And they ended up being back, starting all over again, and messed their whole life up behind somebody's lie. You got to know people. Don't be so desperate that you leave your situation and be uncomfortable and have to start over. Nobody is that important. You take your time and get yourself together. You be number one. If circumstances don't accommodate, don't make you happy, don't disrupt your life to be with somebody else. You understand me? You be number one. You love you first. You be your greatest admirer. You care for yourself. You be your greatest admirer. You understand? You be the one, you understand what I'm saying, that cheers the hardest for you, because you want to win. You understand? And you will win, as long as you understand me, but use certain guidelines going into 2019. You make sure that you do not do what you did last year, making the mistakes you did, following that negative pattern that made you lose last year instead of win. If you was winning last year and you're going into 2019 winning, then that's beautiful. You be better this year by keep winning. Just keep doing what's good. You got the recipe, that's good. You understand? You keep applying that. But those that haven't applied the recipe, that don't know the recipe, change your life. Drop that negativity, drop that zero, you understand me, and pursue getting you a hero, because this is the name of the game. Life is too short to be holding on to last year's misery and last year's, you understand me, stuff that that's not making no progress. You understand me? If it don't make no sense, it don't make dollars, it don't need to be it don't need to be with you. You need to let it go. You understand me? And then on the positive things. Like even people, you understand? You got people that you might have knew back in the past. If they're not making a contribution to your happiness, then I have to let them go. Because I'm like this here, I'm not going to be with nothing or knowing that I ain't making some kind of contribution to my happiness. It don't have nothing to do with money. It's just the feelings I get from them. They have to make me happy. As far as if I spend time with them, it has to be worthwhile. Because I spend money on them just because it makes me happy. It's like you go to a movie because it makes you happy. You see an interesting movie, right? As long as you feel good about it, then that's your business. You do what you want to do. You spend money on it, whatever you do, that's all right. People don't understand that. People say, oh, he spend money on that, he do that, he a trick. No, you doing what you do to make you happy. You know what you're doing. You're in control of what you're doing, so it's okay. But the point is, when you don't feel like all right in doing something, then don't do it. You do what you want to do that makes you happy. When you get to a point where it doesn't make you happy, then you don't do it. You look after yourself. You look after number one. You understand? Like me, I buy new clothes, I buy new shirts, I buy new shoes. I'm constantly sharpening myself up doing what makes me happy. I'm not diminishing my happiness, not one bit. I'm not holding on to money and waiting until you understand me, like I can't make no more. No, I'm gonna keep making money and keep being happy. And I'm seeing the tailor. I gotta making me some stuff up now. You understand me? And I'm gonna do that. You understand? I love me, and I'm gonna be the best I can be. You understand? I'm gonna be happy. You understand? Because that's what I believe in, happiness. And I'm going in this 2019 even better than I was in 2018, because I'm gonna do better. Even though my health, like I say, I got this in my back. I got this sciatica nerve condition in my back. I'm not gonna let that hold me back. It's in my back, the sciatica, but I'm not gonna let it hold me back. What I mean by that is, I'm gonna do the best I can do, and I'm still gonna maneuver. Like I took four pair of pants to get the cuffs on, 4 new suits. Because I'm gonna wear them, but I'm gonna be looking good. If I don't go out, you understand me, to a club, I'm gonna wear them just to put them on and wear them around the office. You understand me, posing and profiling. Because look here, I'm not gonna let nothing hold me back. I'm gonna be the best I can be, you understand me, each and every day, in each and every way. You understand? And like I said, all them people around there that's negative and tripping, I ain't got but 2 words for them, you understand me, hi and goodbye. I'm not gonna waste my time with negativity, people that's hating, that ain't got their life straight, that's having their problems with, and keep having problems. I ain't got no more to say to them. I'm gonna let them run in their own misery. I'm not running with them. You understand? Because the name of the game, you understand me, is to win. You understand? And like these young people, I try to talk to them. I don't say so much because it ain't like it was when I was coming up. It is no way like it was when I was coming up, so you need to face the bare truth. But all you want to do is front and flash and act like you got it all, you understand me? You know what I mean? Walking around with these women, you understand me? Ain't having no money, but you talking that talk, you understand me? And ain't walking the walk, you know? You got to be real, you understand me? Because you're the only one you fooling is yourself. If you're not real and true to the game, the only one you fooling is yourself. Because you young, you got to make, see, you young, you got to make your career. I done did mine. See, I done made my way. My reputation is built. My name is in flames. You know what I mean? I'm on fire. So therefore, I done what I had to do. All I'm doing now, you understand me, in my retirement, you understand me, is kicking the truth. I'm kicking the real about life. Because I done lived the fast life. I'm living a first class, a second chance at a first class life. You understand? Because I done lived the fast life. That's how I learned how to be in this life. You know what I'm saying? All that was necessary for the experience that I got to know how to live a better life now. So I can live a better year, you understand? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do better this year than I did last year. You understand? I'm going to do better. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this on purpose. That's why this show, this is therapy. See, last year, I joined the gym. I did better. See, last year in December, I joined the gym. That was when I joined the gym in December. You understand? I didn't talk about it. I just joined the gym and did what I had to do. And the progress, and I was eating better, eating salads, going to Trader Joe's, eating salads every day. I've done that. Now, I slipped off of that now because of the medical problems I've had. You know what I mean? Where I couldn't get to the gym, so I couldn't get to the salads and certain things. So I altered that under circumstances. But I'm going to get back on the right track because I know what I got to do because I did it before. It's not like for somebody that never done it. I know what I got to do and I've done it. That's why I'm telling you what you have to do. You understand? To get to where you want to be. You have to do it. And I'm going to get right back on the saddle and ride this horse like I did. You understand? Because that's the name of the game. Being your best you. You understand? You be the best you can be, you understand me? And it's all going to be victory. You know? You don't listen to them people that haven't done that. Don't listen to people that's just talking, that haven't walked the walk. Because they can't really tell you nothing if they haven't did it. If they didn't do nothing, they can't tell you nothing. You understand? Because you learn from experience. You can read a book, you can go to college. But if you haven't got that actual experience, it's just all hearsay. You know what I'm saying? You got to have practical experience to really be sharp. And that's where people got to get it from. Actually doing what they got to do. You know? And that's why I talk about the facts of something. You know what I mean? Being your best self. You dig? And getting back to another incident. Another subject toward, you know what I mean? Not just places you go and things you do. Keeping up with things. You know what I mean? I remember I lose stuff. You know what I mean? You got to have a system. Get a system to where you keep up with your stuff. Because going to jail, I used to lose a lot of things. It was unavoidable. You know what I mean? I lose stuff all the time in my house because I got so much clutter. I got so much stuff, suits and everything. I got a hat I ain't seen in damn near a year, and I'm trying to figure out because it goes with a coat. And I know it's in my house. I ain't got a small room, but it's so much I can't find it. It's not in the stores. There could be two places in my stores and in my house, and I can't find it because it's there. But I'm not going to worry about it. I know where it's at. It's in there, but it'll be there. It'll show up sooner or later. But that's when you have a lot of stuff, you misplace things. And then sometimes you say, oh, that's where that was at. You know. By having so much, you understand, it's hard to get organized. But that's something I eventually get together on an organization thing. That's not having enough room. So I don't worry about that. I know every time I get together, I find things to put on because I got more than one. But it's not easy getting dressed the way I get dressed every day. Having to hook everything up on a certain level. You know, having to match it up every day, not sometimes, every day. It's a job by itself. Doing that is a job by itself. People don't understand that. That's a goal in a day. You know what I mean? Getting up trying to look good, that's a job by itself. That's why when I get up, my job is done when I want to get to looking good. Because after I get myself together and I look good, then the rest is easy. That's why my most important job is getting up, putting things together, getting dressed. And I got that from Smiley. And Sweet Roy was the first one I seen do it. Smiley was the first one I seen do it, actually do it. And gave me the formula to do it, you understand? And when I got the formula from him, man, I've been doing it ever since. It ain't easy, but when it becomes a habit, it becomes a habit so much that you ain't gonna look no other way. And I love it because the compliments I get and the people that admire it, every day they tell me how they admire the way I look and they wish more people would look like this. Because there was a time back in the day where people did look like this every day. But people done got lazy, where they don't want to dress no more. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's moving fast, having money, but not worrying, want material things, not worrying about clothes. Just being comfortable. People are in a comfortable mode. You know, because I was doing a show on how to match it, and ladies wearing the purses and the shoes and doing all that. Even ladies don't even coordinate no more like they used to. They wear the sneakers and just wear a bag. They don't care. They're just being comfortable. People don't go out with elegance and all that no more, you know, like they used to. You know, they got too comfortable. And you should never, I'm going to tell you the truth, I find this to be true. Don't never get too comfortable. Always be on your job. Always be on the defense of looking good. Make that right, because you know what? Other people admire. You may not realize it, but other people really admire that about you. When you look good and do that, you may not realize it, but the work you put into it and outstanding in how you look, other people admire it. They may not do it themselves, but they admire you for doing it. Because you're being, and if you're consistent with it, like all the time, not just sometimes, oh, they love it. The rewards are priceless. You understand me? because people really understand and respect you for being consistent in doing that. Because it ain't easy. People realize it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And there's hardly nobody doing it. It's less and less. You know what I mean? And that's why other people laugh at people when they do it, because they say to themselves, look at them, boom, 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 boom. Really, they're jealous and hateful because they know they can't do it. You understand me? And deep down inside, they must want to do it, or they wouldn't be saying that. Rather than just going about their business. You understand? So that's why I say it's a lot of hate. I keep telling people, I say there's a lot of hate, and haters, and people that don't acknowledge it. Be saying, I'm thinking I'm that, I'm thinking I'm better than most people. No, I don't think I'm better than most people. I know I'm the best at dressing and doing certain things that I do. I know I'm better, and that's a fact. It's not just. It's not. I'm not conceited. I'm convinced. I know this for a fact. Just like I know I'm the best dressed, and the competition is very few. I know this. It ain't something that I'm thinking. So when you tell me that I'm not, or tell me that I'm not real, or telling me something that I'm trying to change my opinion on it, I can't go for that. Because I'm going to even be better in 2019. I'm going to even be sharper in 2019. I got more suits and better looks, better and better each and every way. I'm even going to be better in 2019 than I was in 2018, despite of what anybody may think, or despite of what anybody may say. I'm going to be even greater, you understand? So it's like this here. So those that are hating, they're going to have to hate more, because I'm going to be more tougher next year than I was this year. You got to realize one thing, that progress is the way it goes. You got to go with the progress. You know what I mean? You don't stagnate, you progress. That's what people fail to realize. A winner is going to always progress. He's going to steady grow. He's going to steady be bigger and bigger each and every day. He ain't going to just stagnate and stay in one spot. He's going to get better, and he's going to go more places. He's going to be more on top of his business. You understand? And that's the way I'm going to be. You understand me? And that's what people got to understand. You know, I'm going to be better than I was before. And that's how it's going to be. And I'm going to let you ladies and gentlemen know this here before I go. That you strive for success, you strive to be the best. You understand me? And get away from them zeros and people that ain't winning, them people that are doing bad. Don't have nothing to do, don't have nothing to say to them. Just get away from them. You know they might admire you, give you attention. All they trying to do is get something out of you. Pull you down to their level. If you listen and give them time, then you make them think they getting over on you. Just have confidence in yourself. You don't need their approval. You understand? You get around people that are doing good and that have got themselves together, and seek to be around them. People that are saying things and doing stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I say people that are going to church, you got a better chance with them, because you're smart enough to go around the church and pick out the ones that are together, got themselves together. Preferably older people. You know what I mean? People your own age, or certain people, you understand me? A few years older, whatever, maybe get around them. But a lot of people you don't want to be around, the ones that are losing or having too many problems and struggling. And don't let everybody know, if you have a problem, don't just tell them people your problems. You know what I mean? Keep your problems to yourself until you really get to know them. Because you don't want to overwhelm people with your problems, telling them things about yourself. Keep them to yourself and let people look at the good side of you. Let them see the winner. It's like you're selling yourself to other people. It's like you're a salesman. You tell them your positive points, like you're selling yourself to them. So you be your best self when you're talking to them. You give them your best side. You know what I mean? So they'll say, oh man, they're great people. They admire you. So they admire you. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them your problems or your bad side. You tell them the good things. Oh, I got a TV show. I'm doing this. If you have that, you understand? You tell them you're doing this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're going to, if you're going to church, you go to church. And you go to Bible study. You know, good things that you're doing. Speak on all the good things. Even if you're not going consistently as much as you want to go. Feed the people that you're talking to that. And then they'll feed back to you good things. And you know if they're your caliber of people that are on that line of doing things. If they get talking about, oh, no, I don't go to church. Or, no, I don't go to the gym. No, you know. And they start talking about, well, I go to the club Saturday night. I go over here to such and such a place. Then you don't want to be a bother with them, because they ain't partying, and that means they ain't doing nothing constructive, and they ain't trying to better their condition. Because the people getting high, smoking weed, or whatever they're doing, they ain't trying to be better people. Because people that's smoking weed and doing all that dumb shit is not clear-headed enough to do something positive and be on the right road. You want to be on the road to success and road to winning. And the only way you're going to be on the road to success and winning is to be around winners. So let me know this here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to close my show and let you know, you understand me, that's International Red for the Record. It's the fashion experience. And I show by example. Like I said, I look good because I stay fashionable. And I stay fashionable because that's the way I do it. And if I didn't do it any other way, you wouldn't know. So therefore, you understand, that's how I go. So ladies and gentlemen, be good. And I'll let you know I'm signing out. All right. And you youngsters treat the ladies right with respect. You understand what I'm saying? And just stay clean.